2 of the DK Bay stream. DK Bay is also known as Donkey Kong Country 4, a fan game made by Pebbz for the Donkey Kong Country series. Now, last week we got through the first 3 worlds. I had high hopes this week of being able to use an actual Windows PC to play the game. Long story, but that did not work out. So we're back on the Mac as we were before. I'll just have to take a little bit of time to set it up because I'm sort of scrambling after, like, the whole Windows experiment just happened during stream time and did not work, so I'm gonna have to change some things on the fly. That's okay. So just capture that window and we'll be all good. Okay, and there it is, as we remember. Now, I'm playing it again through Wine, which means there's a little bit of emulation problems. The game does not play music correctly, but it will play the sounds once we get to a point where it's going to do that. Yes. Although I'm not hearing any right now. Oh, I know why. Sorry. It's with all the rush, I need to change the output thing. Okay, good. Let me just check that. Oh, it's not recognizing the... Okay, hold on. Sorry. Okay. We're all good. Okay. So, what I'm doing is I found that save file that I was talking about. There is a 104% complete save file in my folders. No. Let me just get this back up. Okay, cool. Gibbon's here. Gibbon's excited. That's good. Right. So, yeah, I somehow have a 104% complete save file, which means everything's unlocked. I'm able to backtrack and save whenever I want. The other thing I can do is go to World 1. I'm not hearing that. Is that really soft or what? Okay, that works, but... the sound effects should be coming through. Is it because I hadn't launched the game properly? Thinking noises. The music works. Oh lordy. Alright, maybe we'll just go on like this. I don't know what's going on with that. It's the bonus theme, was that? Yeah, I'm going to be running the music through as I did last week. Oh gosh, where's the bonus room? There. This one? No. What? This one. Good lord. Okay. So we're just going to do a few run-throughs of this to get some lives to set us up for the upcoming levels. Oh, performance is buttery smooth. Love it. The other thing I wanted to do with this PC is play certain games online with my brother, like Risk of Rain 2. But if the computer can't handle the data, you know, bandwidth of streaming, then it might not be able to do the online games either. We'll see. It might just require a better Wi-Fi module. I'm such a PC person, aren't I? Gibbon says, I wouldn't worry about the music. Well, I don't want it to be completely silent. Because apparently the game audio is not coming through, from what I can tell in OBS. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I really don't see anything happening there. which is worrying to me, and I don't know why that is. Gibbon says it's pretty silent. Pretty silent. To me, silent is a binary. It's either on or off. Quiet. There's gradations of quiet, but not silent. Silent is either no noise or not silent. There is noise. But why would that be, and how can I change it? Let me see. So if I started OBS before... I can't reset OBS because I'm streaming. Let me see. What else could I do? Restart the game, I suppose. Is that the problem? Oh, here's Kokoro Genso. There's a name. I know that name from the the Rareniverse Discord channel, maintained by Shane and Red Crested Regal. And I think Tonya was involved too. I'm not sure now. Hello. Yeah, there's no game audio because we had technical problems. Apologies. The way I'm playing it doesn't play the game music as intended, and it also doesn't play the sound effects now. Well, I can hear them, but they're not coming through on OBS for some reason. And I could diagnose that if I hadn't just had a complete half hour of technical nightmare trying to get it to run on a second computer. And it seems pretty decadent to have two computers in one room anyway. Yeah, Pebbz, while you were gone, I beat the game and got all the bonuses. No, I found the 104% complete save file that I mentioned last week on my computer. And I found out where Wine was thinking that it was going to be. So I have access to everything now. But I'm going to be playing through from the point that I got to last week. And you haven't missed anything because I've just had half an hour of technical difficulties. And yeah, there's no game audio either at all this week. Yeah, it's amazing. How great. Once again, I'll say, if you want to see this game being played as it is supposed to be experienced, then there's a wonderful YouTube playlist of Let's Plays by a Japanese YouTuber and modder of the DKC games themselves. But yeah, they did a complete Let's Play of this game. Correctly, executed with game sound and stuff. Yeah, Wine is great. Okay, so let me see. Oh, yes, that's right. It's the Dinosaur Planet guy. The local Dinosaur Planet advocate. Kokoro Genso runs a lovely Story of Saria Twitter account documenting Dinosaur Planet stuff and, pre-Star Fox Adventures material from Rare. Is there a download link for this? Yes. You can get it on Pebbz's itch.io, so itch.io/PEBBZ, I believe. And it's right there for you. As it was created in 2011. And we also have Joda9395. I don't know who this is, but I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the stream. Do you have song requests on? I don't know what that means. Is that a Twitch thing? I'm not good at Twitch, so no, I don't. But I am planning to run music through. Gibbon keeps telling me not to, but I'm going to, because I don't want a completely silent thing. I do talk a lot anyway, but it feels weird to me. Let me see. Wine sounds fun. I was trying to stream from a Windows PC. Yeah, it didn't work out. Is that the one who makes the Kaizo hacks? Yes, it is. They've made Kaizo hacks of the original 3 DKC games, I believe, or at least for the first one. Although I wasn't completely sure, because Kaizo is just a word in Japanese that they use for ROM hacks anyway. It just means reconstruction. And that's how it entered the English vernacular, because there was a popular Japanese-made ROM hack of Super Mario World that was notably difficult. And so Kaizo, Kaizo, which is the Japanese word for reconfiguration or something like that, came to mean an extremely difficult ROM hack through that one particular one. I forget the name of it exactly, but yeah, that's where that comes from. So yeah, every level in the game uses a MIDI recreation of a DKC trilogy track. This one uses Waterworld, and I'm going to just be piping in the original Waterworld in the background. So I hope the audio balance is okay on that one, and let me know if you want it to be changed or anything. The one exception is the second last level in the game, which hopefully we're going to get to today. You know, the schedule's been set back a bit by the technical problems, but if we make it, that's one where Pebbz admitted last week that it was an original track that his sister made for the game. So that's lovely stuff. Pebbz used wine once, I think is what he's saying, to try and play Battle Right, and I only tried it once. Or rip. Well, at least he'll have it for other games. Yeah, exactly. So I've got this huge PC tower, all the setup that required. I had to go buy a keyboard and a Wi-Fi USB dongle, and just the performance was terrible. I think maybe I should have spent more on the USB dongle, perhaps, because the internet bandwidth might be the problem with why the stream was running so badly over here. But yeah, we can diagnose that later. For now, it's just back to the good old Mac running wine, and we're just going to play through the game as much as we can and have some fun while we're doing it. Yeah, a bit flustered after all those problems, but yeah, hopefully I can just get into a bit of a nice state with this game again. Because really, I do think this game is really cool. And it's got little inaccuracies from what you remember on the DKC games, but they're not deal breakers, and for the most part it really feels good and feels authentic and feels fun. And yeah, again, I'm going to say that I think Pebbz did a great job with this game, and you should all check it out at Pebbz's itch.io page, as well as later games that he's made, including the upcoming one that I forget the name of, Death's Doorstep. Nope, I don't remember. Pebbz, tell us what you're working on right now. And yeah, tell us how the progress is going and stuff. I'd like to know that kind of thing. I believe it was described as a cutesy and spooky Metroidvania. And I saw some work in progress GIFs on Pebbz's Twitter that looked pretty cool, tweaking the animations and stuff. And I missed the poll, but I will tell you right now. Oh, I found a bonus room. I think the 2-pixel outline for your characters is better than the 1-pixel outline. Yes, so go with that. Whoopsie. Okay. Oh, curses. Oh, I got it right. Death's Doorstep. What do you know? Just to catch up on chat a bit. Joda asks, are these the sprites from DK Swing, or am I mistaken? Yes. Some sprites are taken from Donkey Kong King of Swing on the Game Boy Advance. The rest of them are created from scratch to match that style by users on the DKC Atlas forum. Didn't have my notes up, so give me a second. A-Person98 and Necrotoad are the two that are mentioned in the credits for the game. Kaizo levels hit the mainstream with Mario Maker, says Pebbz. I hate running into Kaizo Mario levels. Yeah. Yeah, Kokoro Genso's got a lot planned for Story of Saria with audio files and stuff. Right. Pebbz says for Death's Doorstep. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I knew that was going to hit me. Oh, the N. That's progress. I'm getting further. I like this setup though. The Mankey's way up high where you can't reach it, but it's going to throw barrels at you as you approach, and then once you get past it, the fun doesn't stop because the barrels start chasing you. That's a clever little setup. Ooh. A bit Lemguin-like, perhaps. Do they do that? Do they come around behind you? I think they're only one way, actually, so this is more advanced than DKC3's Lemguins. Okay. And Pebbz says that development for Death's Doorstep is ongoing. He started a YouTube devlog for it. He says, I was doing a written devlog, but video just vibes with me better. Yeah, and I'm sure it's more accessible for some people as well. People prefer one or the other. Personally, it would be written for me, but like that's my preference, but you know, it's fine. You gotta do what you want. Oh hey, it's a barrel that wasn't a cobble. What do you know? No, cobble? Clobber. It's clobber, right? Cobble is the basic enemy from DKC 2. Yeah, last week was a lot of me struggling to remember names of baddies. Chat people would help out. Okay, go. Yeah, you gotta clear it. Clear the gap and the barrel with the same jump. That's the secret. Okay. Oh, no. Can we do it with just donkey? Let's go. Big jump, small jump. Go. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was not good. Okay, yes. Get the timing right. Go. Cool. Bop. Exit. No traps. Lovely, we made it. Whew, what a relief. Oh boy. So Kokoro, hold on. The King of Swing style sprites are familiar. Let me see if I can dredge up the artist. A lot of the sprites came from Sprite's resource, says Pebbz. And Kokoro is claiming that Michael Peterson, our friend Julius, was behind them. And I'm going to push back on that, actually. Or maybe, yeah, I don't know. Pebbz is a little bit vague on the actual source for them. But I do know Michael Peterson made some King of Swing style sprites. And maybe Pebbz got them from there, but there was direct input from aperson98 to fill the gaps, he says. But Pebbz did edit some of the art himself. The Diddy roll animation was aperson98. So what's this? So yeah, Pebbz dropped a link. I'm just loading it up. Donkey Kong Customs. Oh, I recognize that first sprite because it was in Donkey Downfall, the Atari homebrew game I played last week. Well, I can't scroll through all that, but oh, it was totally Michael Peterson. Okay, great. So there's confirmation for us. Michael Peterson, aka Juliusaurus, aka MattDog1million, wherever you're looking for the guy. Excellent artist. He does great work, so check out his stuff. And yeah. Okay, that's new information, because I've been doing this thinking only those people you credited were responsible for contributing to the game, but it's also the case that I guess Pebbz went to Sprite as a resource, found Michael's sprites that he just put up there, and just took them and used them in the game and edited some, and then aperson98 came in and did some new work on top of that. So yeah, okay. That's interesting. That's good. Notice there was a left path right at the start. I'm not sure what that led to. Possibly a bonus, but I kind of skipped it. And, oh, I fell down. I'm not sure if this uses... This probably is not Waterworld, is it? Let's swap to Northern Hemispheres anyway. I did all this note-taking a week ago, but it wasn't really detailed enough. And I don't remember now off the top of my head. Whoopsie. Dang. Alright. Chat. Joda says, I like how the roll into run animation doesn't interrupt. I'd say it's a pretty good improvement when you consider the originals. And yeah, Ask Gibbon says, Michael Julius Peterson, a friend and member of the community. Yeah, he's on Discord with us, and he's a great... Okay, so it's just the K over here. I thought there might be more than that, but nope, and I've died again. Anyway, yeah, that's good stuff. Pebbz says that his name does show up in the credits. Same with the music from VG Music. So good to know. If you ever wanted to find out who was involved, just go to the credits. I guess you have to beat the final boss for that. So the itch page does mention those two specific people, Necrotoad and aPerson98. They're the ones who were involved in the thread on DKC Atlas during the game's development to create new assets for it, but I guess there's a lot of other assets in there that had already been created by the community. So yeah, that's good to know. And yeah, Michael Peterson, good to know that he's involved. I asked him about it actually because, you know, we're in direct contact. He's on the Discord. So I pinged him and I'm like, hey, did you work on this game? And he was like, no. But in this case, it's him making sprites for his own amusement, putting them on Sprite as resource, as custom, you know, fan art, essentially, in King of Swing style. And then Pebbz, quite wisely, leveraging that resource to make the art and animation for his fan game here. Okay, this is tough. Concentrate. Do a roll jump to clear that. Yes, beautiful. I got to use roll jumps more. Okay, this is another segmented level. We talked last week about how some of the levels are just too large, and during development, Pebbz's computer couldn't handle it, or something, or the engine couldn't handle it, maybe. So there's a like little room transition thing that happens on certain levels. And we probably talked about the red zingers last time, right? Because the snow world seems to have blue zingers, which fits in quite well with DKC 1's use of zingers, where they had identical behavior, but depending on the level and the environment that they were in, they would have a color palette swap thing. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Always good to credit artists, says Coco. Exactly. Especially since Michael's sprites are really dang good. Pebbz says, I wouldn't have been able to finish this game without them. And those two were the guys I directly cooperated with. That's so cool to hear that you know him, Michael. For me, he was just a name I saw all over the custom sprite sheets, but I had no contact with him, says Pebbz. And Gibbs has direct information on that. Julius, or Michael, and other DK Vine forum members were making King of Swing styled sprites, specifically for the purpose of making fan game creation easier. So I guess it worked out in that respect. Indeed, it 100% did. Pebbz says, I forgot how many of the levels I had to split up like that. Yeah, it's been 2 or 3 so far. Oh, and Kokoro Gensor says, just call me Gen for short. Will do. If it weren't for those sprites, Pebbz would never have made this, so definitely give him my thanks, he says. Joda says, I'll pop in every now and then. I used to be really into fan games, but my current laptop is too slow. This is a game from 2011, so even if you've got an old laptop, you might find that it can run this one pretty fine. So, but yeah, catch you later. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Joda. Oh, love it. The Kong following behind you. Such a simple thing. Oh, what? Oh, I expected Squawks' nut to actually destroy the barrel, but it did not. That's good to know. I can't remember if in any of the games that interaction had ever happened. Squawks' nuts, or eggs, or whatever they are. I think it is eggs if you look closely at the sprite, but in this game they appear to be coconuts, which is sort of a common misinterpretation, I suppose. But that's fine. Yeah, that interaction, spitting a Squawks projectile at an active barrel. Yeah, I don't know if that's ever come up. Now clearly there's a bonus barrel there, right? Yeah, baby. Grab the cherries. So this is the new bonus type in this game if you weren't here last week. all the standard DKC 2 and 3 type bonus stages are here, with like find the coin, bash the baddies. This one, grab the cherries, replaces grab the stars from 2 and 3. And I know that DKC 1, the GBA port, not sure about the GBC port, but definitely the GBA port, added splash screens before going into those bonus rooms, depending on what they were, like spell the word or whatever. But the types weren't quite as robust or defined as 2 and 3 had in their bonus stages. Go, go, go. Nah, that's too bad. Whoa, okay. Oh, it's tight. Alright, cool. I don't need the G, because I don't have the rest of the letters. And traction on the snow is a bit tough. Okay, cool. Exit. No, the bug. Okay, cool. Woo! What a rush. But slow progress is happening. Frigid flood water. Oh, this is cool. An icy watery stage. You don't see that too often, and let me see. I think the music for this one should be this. So this is in a snowbound land. Oh, we have a time limit. Interesting. A new mechanic. Yeah, so I think the track for this was In a Snowbound Land from DKC 2 by David Wise. This plays in the ice cavern stages, which similarly have water and land together and an icy background. But yeah, it's a quite unique background here with the snowy forest. But yeah, this mechanic is new. If you stay in the cold water too long, you will freeze into an ice block and take damage. So that's something that's original for this game. Like a lot of levels, Pebbz has inserted a new gimmick into them. So DKC 3 in particular is well known for basically every level having its own little gimmick that it introduces. They iterate on it over the course of the level, and then they move on. And I noticed a similar kind of design happening in this game, even though Pebbz has admitted that he doesn't like 3 as much, which is perfectly fine and valid, but we can notice in terms of what assets or concepts, enemies and stuff, whatever. The stuff that's in the game is mostly drawn from 1 and 2. I did see the skidders there, but yeah, a lot of the enemy types are from the Greg Mails team games, which is fine. Myself, I love 3 almost as much as 2. Yeah, you have just enough time to make those. Okay. And we have puff tops that just patrol, apparently. No projectiles or blowing up or explosions. Blowing up as in expanding, not explosions, because I also said that. Haha. Okay, so is On Guard immune to ice? No! So we have to hurry. Oh no. Okay, I'll take the hit, but then the counter resets. How do I... how do I warm up On Guard? Gosh, that's tough. Any tips, Pebbz? Gen says, DKC3 seems to be the black sheep of the series, indeed. Saying also, I like 2 and 3 equally, but for different reasons. That's completely fair, yeah. Some days I like them equally, some days I prefer 1. Ugh, nuts. Maybe that's not a puff top, maybe it's an exploding thing. I don't know, there's an explosion when I hit it. Do we just need to keep mashing? Oh, okay. So this is like a bounty bass situation. You hit the exploding puff top, and the heat of the explosion actually keeps the ice at bay for a bit. That's a clever little thing. Good stuff. Oops. Oh no, instant death water. What is this, Donkey Kong Country Returns? That's very rude. Now I gotta do that whole thing again. Yeah, I was so close. That's alright, we figured out the mechanics now, so no problem. Boom. Cool. And yeah, yeah. As with the original games, hitboxes are a little bit off on guard. Or a little bit, just have to adjust to them. It's fine. Okay. It is a little rude, like, I don't know. It's fine, but having some pits that are okay to jump in and some just kill you instantly, it's a little annoying. But it's fine. Okay, come on. Yeah. Goodbye, chumps. Okay. Oh! Yikes. Uh-oh! Okay. Okay, one more section to do before the end. Okay, we gotta go around this one. Faster than the Shuris, that's good. Go, 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 go! Oh, what a relief. Good. So yeah, Cranky saves your game, Funky transports you between worlds, and Dreadkong from Jungle Beat is here as the Lost World Arbiter, like Clubber from DKC 2. Oh, what's this? New level type. This is probably where Snowbound Land was supposed to play, to be honest, but that's alright. We'll keep it going. It's a lovely track. Oh, clump. Cover up, my friend. Oh, okay, cool. So we've got rotating platforms, Yoshi's Island style. Nice. Ah! My jump didn't go off. Hang on a second. Good. There's the K. Try and keep that up. Back down to 5 levels, I notice, by the way. Alright, so here's the gimmick here. These platforms. And I'm sure if I used that barrel in the corner, I would have got to a bonus room, but no, it was not to be. Oh! Rude. Okay, Pebbz says, my problem with 3 was mostly related to the slower pacing of the levels. I found the levels creative, but my speedrunning side doesn't get satisfied with it. That's interesting. It is possible to speedrun 3, but I guess, yeah, it's not as fast, smooth, and satisfying perhaps if you're really rushing through the levels. At least I can see that perspective. I know that people do run 3 and it can be quite thrilling to watch and most likely play, but it's a different feel, definitely, to the other games. Whoa, okay, those stalactites and stalagmites are moving. It's a little odd. Cool. Oh, dang. Sharp crystals. They got me. Ah! Cool. Wobbly Wood. That's a good name for this stage, actually. Yeah, it's ironic that you would say that about 3 stages when, to my eye, the feel of these levels is similar to what you would get in Donkey Kong Country 3. But yeah, making a game and playing it are different things. It is definitely possible to do these quick though. I'm being a little cautious most of the time. Mostly because I'm unfamiliar with the levels, but I'm sure if you got good at this game, there's a lot of room to, yeah, speed through, which is nice. So if I just move over to the right, yeah, cool, drop down. Okay. I wanted to get the O. So there's a banana down there. Maybe if I roll jump under the platform. I guess I'll go for it. No, I'm going to regret this, aren't I? Hey, bonus stage. The bananas are always there for a reason. Oops. Never mind. Man, I really got burned by trying to stream from the PC. It was quite rough. Cool. This is good. this is getting intricate. Oops. Okay. No! Great. I predicted it. One thing I said last week is there's a lot of clubbers and kabooms in this game, so keep that in mind if you're wanting to play it yourself. Ah! A lot of mankeys too, apparently. Depending on the level. Cool. It's another one down, in the bag. Okay. One more and then the end. Cool. This is probably back to Northern Hemispheres, isn't it? So yeah, Northern Hemispheres. I didn't mention it last time I played it in the other snowy level, but this is a track by Evelyn Fisher, aka Evelyn Novakovic, for Donkey Kong Country. Some people sort of pass over her involvement with the first game. It wasn't just David Wise, you know. Her contributions are equally vital to the feel of the game and the ambience. Oh, hey, it worked. I love that when you miss a shot but it still works. Meh, never mind. Ah, I missed the shot, but it didn't work. Barrel blasting, it's rough. Let me see. Hope nobody's been saying anything in chat. I'm just going to refresh my thing again, but the last comment I've got is from Pebbz talking about his feelings. Oh no, there it is. Yep. Chat is working fine. That's good. I had a huge problem with chat 1 week, and since then I've been like super paranoid about it. But yeah, this Evelyn Novakovic covering or writing some of the soundtrack to DKC1 set is news to Pebbz apparently. Like many people, apparently he assumed that it was all David Wise. And again, saying Evelyn's stuff is really good. Yeah, totally. She didn't do Snowbound Land, no. So DKC2 was all David Wise. She did like about a third of the soundtrack for 1, and of course she did all of 3. But 2 was all Wise. There was also 1 Beanland. Robin Beanland did a track for 1, namely Funky's Fugue. But the reason that like he's credited on it, it's not that he wrote a track for Donkey Kong Country. He wrote a track for Killer Instinct, or at least for a trailer for Killer Instinct. You can hear it on a promo VHS. Hi-ya! You know Funky's Fugue from DKC1. Yeah. So that's why Robin Beanland gets a credit on DKC1, is because of the Killer Instinct track that was reused. But yeah, it was a big collaboration with Fisher and Wise. I think among the next tier of knowledge about the soundtrack is, we know that Evelyn did some, David did some, and the perception is that the more ambient atmospheric tracks are Evelyn and the more melody driven ones are David, but that is also not completely the case. So yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions about the music, but that's cool. As Gen said before, properly crediting the artist is good. Don't just say that David Wise did the whole soundtrack. I'd feel a lot safer with a DK barrel right about now. But it won't save you from the barrel shots. Oh, the halfway. Lovely. These levels are very long. Oh, that was a big mistake. I should have busted the barrel before doing that. Yeah, as Pebbz says, certain tracks in the series get a lot of the spotlight. They get a lot of the glory, especially Aquatic Ambience and Sticker Brush Symphony, both of which are Wise tracks. But there's a lot of other good stuff on there too. Snow is getting heavier. Don't think I didn't notice. Just like in the original game, it's there to obscure your vision, to make it harder on you. Oh, what? Nuts. I thought that was a foreground platform. Foolish of me. One life left. I gotta stock up. I gotta go back. We have to go back. Oh, rude. What? How did that hurt me? Ah! Oh, the snow totally obscured the claptrap. Oh, that's devious. What a trick. Gen says Mining Melancholy is really good. We had the whole discussion last week about the naming of Mining Melancholy. That's not the actual name of the track, but that's okay. That's what everyone calls it, including Rare themselves these days, or whoever runs their Twitter anyway. So it's been semi-adopted as the official name. All right, we failed. Dang, I was halfway through that level too. Well, maybe this is going to be a 3-part stream. We'll see. How long has this one been going? Only 40 minutes on the current playthrough. So what I'm going to do is go back to those buddy barrels. Which one do we think was the most efficient for getting lives? I think it's either Ramby or On Guard. On Guard was quite short, actually. Maybe Squawks, actually. Yeah, Squawks has full free 3D movement, and there was a lot of bananas in the stage, so yeah. I did notice that, Pebbz. I didn't mention it, but there were 2 claptraps sort of overlapping each other, and I bopped on one. Pebbz says, that was one thing I didn't know how to do when I made this. You can't jump on multiple enemies at once. Just another one of those tiny, tiny ways that this is technically inaccurate to the original games, but still does not hamper my enjoyment too much. I still love the game. Like, just the fact that it's a completed, perfectly playable and well-made fan game sets it apart in the whole fan game sphere. And again, I was also mentioning Sticker Bush and Sticker Brush. Actually, it is Sticker Brush, I think. Oh, now you're making me doubt it. I was so sure up until I said that it's Sticker Brush. Somebody else fact check that, please. It's one of those things where, like, some people consider it counterintuitive, and then you're like, oh, but I know which one it is, but then suddenly, oh, do you though? What if you're wrong? Yeah, Sticker Brush Symphony. That's one of those overshadowing tracks that Pebbz was talking about, I think. It's just so good. Originally written for a water stage, but then ended up being used in the bramble stage. That's another bit of trivia for you for DKC too. Let me see. Pebbz says that when he was grinding for live, Squawks was the one that he used to use. Also cluing me in that just like in the original game, there are hidden rooms in these bonus stages. So if I go in the bottom middle, I'll apparently find an extra hidden secret. What did he say? A hidden room right in the middle. Okay. There we go. Up through the middle. So what did that do? In the original, what they did was double your banana count. But I don't remember now if in DKC 1 it then doubled everything you got after that, or just your current count. So it's something that you get at the end. But every animal bonus in the original game had a little hidden giant token that you could grab, and it would double your current total. Yes, thanks for that. Let me see. For what it's worth, nope, haven't got sticker brush on here. I'm unable to look it up right now. 16 lives, is it enough? Never enough. I'll do one run through properly where I actually get a bunch and then grab the banana, the big one. Yeah, Pebbz says, I think it doubles your current count, but I may be wrong. Yeah, I was picking up individual ones. I think it doubled my current count, yeah. Just getting lost in this. Okay. Boom. And that took us to, yeah, 650. Lovely. Alright, hopefully that's enough for now. We'll have a crack at that stage again. This is the kind of game that makes me wish I had save states. Alright, so let's go back there to the Northern Hemispheres. Get us in the mood for a challenge. Oh. Something goofed with my controller. I think I just mashed through it, that's the problem. Yeah. The controller itself no longer goofs, I made sure of it. I opened the thing up and I adjusted the insides. Alright, Snow Barrel Blast. Is that not the same name as the original game had? Snow Barrel Blast. I don't remember. So yeah, you might not be able to hear it unfortunately, but enemies do have nice satisfying honk sounds when you jump on them in this game. It's a mark of true quality. Nope, that was a whiff. It's okay. Say, Pebbz, there aren't any like secret barrels, are there? Oh, ugh. The first game did have this thing where sometimes you could skip a hard barrel blast section by dropping into the right pit at the right time, or the right place rather. And there would be a blast barrel that sent you a long distance, or if you did a certain shot at a certain angle. No! Pebbz says there might be such a thing, but it would be after the halfway point. Okay, good to know. The thing about them is that they're hidden, so I would say I'll keep an eye out, but that would not help. What I could do is jump into random pits and then sacrifice some lives to try and find it. Classic. Even if it looks like the second barrel is not going to line up with your shot, if you shoot out of the first barrel when it lines up with the bananas, you're going to get in. Yeah. Okay. So that was midway. And this is a bad day on the midway. Gotta lean in close. Make sure I can properly see the rotation of these barrels. Ah! Whoa! Okay. Whew. That was pretty scary. That's another wrong shot turned out to be right. Very nice when it happens. Barrel shield, thank you. Okay, focus. The snow is overwhelming. No! Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Can't go in that gap. Gotta do... oh god. Oh god. Okay, okay. Oh. Back to work. Okay. No! I think I found a secret shot that Pebbz didn't know about, with that diagonal that took me down to the platform. It was a fluke though. Nah! Where's the no clip code? I want to cheat this. How close was I to the end? Can I just say that I did this one? This is the temptation when you have a completed save file. Seriously though, Pebbz, you don't think you went a little overboard with the snow effect here? Ah! The pain in my heart. Alright, I'm not doing that level. I hate blast barrels. Let's do the boss. What was it called? This is important. Frost Wasp's Wasteland. So here we have a unique and new boss, in a way. It is just a big wasp. A queen bee, a king zing. But it's blue, and it's snowy. Oh, we had a little ice smashing sound effect there. Oh, okay. So those are always going to appear over there, are they? Pebbz says, I think you're at the last sequence. Pretty sure this is the level that frustrated me the most. Hey, you made the game. You could have made it easier, guy. So the blue and purple coloration on this wasp is pretty interesting. Can you give us the lowdown on how this wasp is related to King Bee and King Zing? King Zing and Queen Bee. A cousin, perhaps? A prince? Excuse me? So I threw that barrel, it hit the wasp, and nothing. Interesting. Okay. Oh, sorry. This is a boss. We should be having the good old boss tune. Boss Bossa Nova by David Wise from Donkey Kong Country 2. Oh, maybe I need to hit the stinger specifically. Like it's a little bit more, you know, precise than that. You can't just hit the boss. Much like King's-ing, you need to aim carefully. So the TNT barrel does have some radius to its explosion, but not big enough that I can hit the top of the wasp and for it to be counted. I think that's what happened there. Okay, now to test. What? Okay, that was odd. I hadn't actually seen yet if you could throw barrels upward, which is a feature in the original games, of course. Maybe I can... Okay. This has worked every time, so I'll do it. No, it didn't work that time. I missed. Ugh. Okay, luckily the snowballs are always... they're always landing in the same spot. Pebbz says, let's just say White Walker Zinger. I don't know what that means. Oops. It's not walking, it's flying. Okay. If I get killed before I manage to land the first hit, then I'm just quitting. It doesn't lose me any lives that way. We've got to establish the relation though. This is a... Whoa, that was a close hit. No, terrible shot. It's got to be like royalty from a different hive, maybe. Okay, that was a hit. And I can throw upwards. Ooh, boy. Yeah, you can't just hit the top. Got to be a bit more discerning with your shot. Undead zombie, basically. No! Oh, that's a... well, what, Game of Thrones thing, right? A Song of Ice and Fire, White Walkers. Haven't seen or read it. Yeah, that's what Gibbon says. The wintry undead guys. A zombie, if you will. Nice one. Good pun. Okay, so we have an undead wasp. That's good. But what was it in life? How is it related to the existing giant wasps that we know and love? Maybe it's the Viscount of these mountains. A baron, perhaps? Prince of Wales. Yes, the Prince of Wales of DK Bay. Gotta be careful. Oh, what? I thought I turned around, but I didn't. There you go. Throw up. No, I missed. Can't catch it again. That would be silly. Yes, I appreciate the pun. Do this. Yes, good. DK strikes back. he has the benefit of holding a barrel above his head, so we're able to jump up and break it onto the bottom of the boss there. That's good. I'm glad that works. I think I've also confirmed that the falling TNT snowball does not actually do damage to, unlike the enemy ones, although that might just be the spawning of the enemy that hits you. Nah, should have held on to it. Oh, it's okay, another one came pretty soon. That's good. Okay, one more hit maybe? No, 2 more. 3 more, who knows. But yeah, we actually skipped an enemy wave there, so I don't know what it would have spawned there. Oh, couldn't get that jump off, and now I'm Diddy. No! Oh, that's interesting. So this is the King Zing that you know, or what's left of him, says Pebbz. So there's your canonical explanation from the mouth of the developer himself. This is King Zing back from the dead in snowy zombie form. That is cool stuff. Good to know. I love getting the lore straight from the creator. That's all I wanted. That is everything I wanted. Alright, now tell me about the pirate monkey ghost. What's their history? Are they a Kong? Why are they so big? What was their name while they were alive? Boom. Yeah, this is a good loop. I've got this figured out now. DK just hits on the way through like that. Ah, clumps. That's the enemy I missed last time. Come on. Oop. Okay. Oops. Okay. Just do this. Dup. No. Ah, yeah. I feel like the hitbox for a TNT explosion stays around for a while in the original games and can damage enemies a little bit after. Oop. That's it. Cool. Oh, wow. The boss exploded into a shower of crystal and ice. Lovely stuff. Oh, yeah, Gibbon says DK Strikes Back is a different game. Sorry. Wrong turn of phrase there. Right, so we're still snowy on the overworld, but we're going into an interior cave location. So that's pretty cool. And this brings with it a new set of... Ah! Music. Ah! Foolish. This probably was Cavern Caprice, right? No, maybe the cave song? Whatever. I think it's this. But there's other level types later in this world that we'll see. But right now we're in a fiery volcano cave, which is a nice, you know, environment. We saw a little bit of volcano stuff in 2, which was a little bit of a leftover from 1. They originally planned to have volcanoes there, according to our understanding. Oh, is that the fire Necky from King of Swing? In the lava there, spitting fireballs at me? That's lovely. Yeah, lots of TNT in this stage. And of course, Returns went all in on the volcano world. Really did a lot with it there. Okay, fine. That's alright. Yeah, don't go too high. Oh, Pebbz copping out by saying that the ghost pirate was an unnamed Kong who originally settled in the bay. Well, that works. Didn't get a name, but that's cool. Some background lore there. And Pebbz also says, "Ooh, I forgot about this level. This is the closest I ever got to bullet hell." Gosh. Yeah, we really got... Ah! Necky's dropping tons of TNT from both sides, and the fireballs from below, on top of whatever baddies are popping up on the central platforms, slippers and kabooms. And zingers. Okay. Just some cautious play is needed. Or speedy play, that works too, because it'll keep you ahead of the Necky behind. Ah, but then that's the problem. Oh! Gee whiz. So the track I'm playing, I'm not sure if this was the correct one, but this is Cabin Caprice from DKC 3 by Evelyn Novakovic. Oh no! How many lives? They're down to 7. 6 now. Let's go to Squawks. Because 6 is just not enough for some of these, I think. Cool. I shouldn't mash through that screen, it doesn't help. Okay, just for a change, let's have the DKC 2 bonus room theme, Token Tango by David Wise, for this little life grind. While we're grinding, how's everyone doing? What have you been up to lately? What's something you can recommend, or something you love? Or something you want to rant about? Let's make some conversation. I've been doing basically the same stuff since last week. Playing Subnautica, playing Final Fantasy Dimensions 2, and not much else. I did a little bit of Animal Crossing today since it's the... oh, yesterday was the first of the month. Today is the second. And there were new sea creatures and a honeybee for me to find. So I got those, and so now I'm done with the game again for a month, because my main goal in the game is to fill out the museum completely. Now that I've got all the rooms in my house, I've decorated them decently well. That can always be improved. Let me tell you about my house. It's pretty cool. My decorating style is usually just put random items around the edge of a room, up against the walls. I'm really bad at interior decorating, but I've got some themed rooms. When I got my upstairs, I turned it into a like more sort of realistic living space slash bedroom slash study kind of thing. Still filling that out. But downstairs, my first off room was just a place to house all my record players and cassette players and stuff. So I've got a music room or sound technology room. I also have the kitchen at the back, which is all fish themed with my winnings from the fishing tournament. I put all my bug tournament stuff in the other side room, just dumped it there randomly and didn't think much about it. But then a friend visited me, and she's a huge fan of Twilight Princess, and she went in the room and said, "Oh, this is just like Agatha's house in Twilight Princess, who is the little bug princess. She's got a big tree in her house and she gives you empty bottles and she's obsessed with bugs." So I was like, wow, that's a great idea. So my current goal is to make that room more like an Agatha type room. I was a little stymied by the fact that you can't really put a tree indoors. There's like a fake plastic palm tree and also an ice crystal tree. You know what, I've been forgetting about that giant banana, so let's go get that. But nothing that really looks like a big, you know, forest tree growing in the middle of someone's house. So that's too bad. And yeah, my downstairs is my Undersea Mermaid Kingdom. When they implemented the mermaid set with diving, I started putting a bunch of shell stuff down there, and you know, the mermaid bed. I've got my mermaid dress there, and some animals that look good on display, like the horseshoe crab and the Cleone, and I think I got a fish or two and some seaweed on the floor, some shell furniture. It looks great. So yeah. I need to put more thought into the bug room though. It's a little bit barren. I wanted to do a bug tournament, but they don't have them in winter, and it's the Southern Hemisphere. And all the Northern Hemisphere people are usually done with the bug tournament by the time that I'm awake. there's a bit of overlap, but then they're like finished and jaded with it. Also, you don't get extra trophies, so people were less motivated to do it again. You can just get more of the same prizes. I don't know. But yeah, I hadn't actually played in ages, maybe a month or two, so I had a lot of letters stored up, giving me presents. Mostly from the game, but a couple of friends had sent me stuff too, which was nice. Today was the first for me, says Pebbz. I forget how far ahead you are. I'm all the way in Canada. Yeah, so today's September the 2nd for me, 2:39 p.m. Oh, yeah, again, totally. Again, saying that they want Wolf Link in Animal Crossing back. I had Wolf Link when they did the amiibo update. I went in, I scanned my Midna amiibo, and I got Wolf Link in my village. But yeah, all those licensed tie-in villages are gone in New Horizons, unfortunately. As you well know. I also put in Epona and Medley, I think, while I was at it. Boom. Nailed it. Oh, it's midnight in Canada, or wherever Pebbz is. Wherever in Canada. It's a wide country. Yeah, sorry to keep you up late. Pebbz says, I want a Wolf Link amiibo. I love that game. My kitty is named Midna. Oh, there's a coincidence for you. My kitty is also named Midna. I have a little black cat who is almost a year old now. She has a little white spot on her neck and at her crotch. But she's otherwise black all over. And yeah, I picked the name Midna and my spouse agreed that that was a good name. So that's great. Send me a picture of your kitty on Twitter or something. Alright, volatile villains, let's go. We got a lot of lives now, but we're in a volcano. Let's play some volcano music. So instead of just going straight from what the game was playing originally, I'm going to jump around a bit more now, I think. So this is Hothead Bop from Donkey Kong Country 2 by David Wise, which originally played in the volcano levels, which were primarily featured in Crocodile Cauldron. Creme Cauldron was only in DK Land 2, where they combined Creme Key and Crocodile Cauldron into one world, cut out a boss, and just had a really long world with a lot of levels. What a weird thing. Ah! Okay. That's fine. Yeah, it's a good coincidence. Again says that the Wolf Link amiibo is really well sculpted, and I agree. It's a really good one. One of the best amiibos. Yikes. Oh. Pebbz's Midna kitty has no fur. Okay, is that natural or as a result of something that happened? No, yeah, it's probably one of those hairless breeds. That must be nice. No shedding. It would feel quite different to Pat, but yeah, good stuff. Hey, Midway. Whoops. Oof. I'm actually doing it. I'm in the zone. This feels great. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh! Oh, the kabooms are piling up. This is crazy. Ah. Bullet hell's right. Gosh. Swamp plus lava is a cool combination, says Gan. Yeah, it's oh, dang. It's odd when you think about how it's supposed to work. Like lava mixing in with swamp water. You'd have a lot of igneous rock forming at the boundary, clearly. Wow, I can't believe I survived that long in that sequence. Whoa! Bad. Ooh. Again, hopes that someone makes a Banjo-Kazooie mod that makes that concept in 3D. Ah. No! Okay, she's a Sphinx, which is a kind of cat breed. When my wife moved in with me, says Pebbz, she had a fur kitty. After about a month of that, it hurt to breathe because I'm allergic. Oh no, that's terrible. I'm sorry. It would have been heartbreaking. And so they compromised and got a hairless. Sounds like it all worked out. But man, that would be great. Best of both worlds. Get a cat and no allergies. Oops. Who knows? Midna might be a more appropriate name for a hairless cat. When I look at her, it looks like she's sort of covered in short fur. Like, quite short, you know. But, yeah, who knows? It might just be skin. Yeah, that's what I thought. Even holding the TNT barrel doesn't save you from that setup. So what is it good for? I guess it could stop a kaboom, because you won't take damage from your own explosion. Okay. Ah, the Neckies, there's too many of them! Sounds adorable. I think I was probably inspired by Agatha to bring that back, because she calls Midna Kitty. And I don't remember if she does that in the game, but she definitely does in Hyrule Warriors. Because they meet in the Twilight Princess map, and Agatha's like, oh cute, it's a kitty! And Midna's like, what'd you call me? Child. Gets all annoyed at it. It's very funny. Man, Hyrule Warriors is a great game. Kitty. That's good. Okay. Good. Ah! Ah. Okay. Last one, please. Oh, there's more. What's this exit? Ah. Oh. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Great, great, great. Okay, so here we are in the factory, which means Fear Factory from DKC 1 by David Wise. Oh, that's a death. Very good. Oh, I'm glad I made it through that level. What a gauntlet. Gen says, I'm so glad that Agatha's in Hyrule Warriors. Agreed. It made me appreciate her more, because I always thought she was a little bit odd in the main game. Creepy and weird, I don't know. I got an appreciation for her. Oops! That's a tough guy. The sprite, I don't know. I don't think it looks enough different from a critter to clue you in that they have different behavior, but yeah. It's just something you gotta get used to. Ah! Is that Crusher, by the way? I don't know if there's an enemy parade at the end of this game. But yeah, Pebbz, do you have Can you tell me if that is Crusher? So we saw the platforms that fall down in an earlier level, but this time they fall when you land on them. And you can tell the difference. The horizontal ones will fall, the ones that are a bit more isometric angled are stable. Oh, there's some really good 90s samples in this track. It's good. Ah! Okay, that's too bad. Yeah, again says that Agatha is an unorthodox pick for a fighter, but she's really cute. I gotta get back to it. Yeah, same. I played through the game to completion twice on Wii U and 3DS, and I eventually ended up getting the Switch version as well. And after getting through the campaign and the first couple of adventure maps, I suddenly went, you know what? I think I'm not going to spend the rest of my life just playing this game. But yeah, it is nice to go back to it every now and then. There's a lot of content. Which I'd already played twice, so I kind of had to say, let's play something else for a bit. Oops. Yeah, you can actually see the ropes hanging down to the lower platform there, which had a ladder on it. Oops, split level. Split level domicile. Still can't believe how bad the internet connection was on the PC. Very distressing. Oops. This level's a little more breezy. I appreciate the change of pace. I didn't need another Volcano gauntlet. Squidder? I think I missed a bonus. That's a nice side effect of some bonuses. They give you an animal buddy to do it, and then you get to use them a little bit afterwards in the level. Why did I get the G? I didn't need it. Cool. That's a little trap at the end with a faster paced stomper. Ooh, Rhino Rampage. I likes the sounds of this. Temple stage, huh? Do you think perhaps we should switch back to Voices of the Temple from DKC 1? An Evelyn Novakovic track. Oh yeah, very appropriate. Look at this. We got the rollers from the temple stages in 1. Ach. With the naughty in the middle of the stone wheel. Lovely stuff. Cool. Alright, here is the titular rhino, the eponymous rampager. I don't think you can charge in this game, but to be honest, I haven't checked. No, you can't. The controls listed on the website didn't mention it, or in the help file. So yeah. Oh, didn't quite get that last bop. Bop-a-populous. Bop-a-palooza. Yeah. New. What was it? It's one of the K temple bonus levels in Tropical Freeze, I think. Is called Bopopolis. And you spend the whole level bopping off enemies. And it's actually a good way to get extra lives, because you can get a good chain up. Boom. Now, there's no physics-based collectible spawning when you reach a no animal sign in this game. Instead, it just spawns something a little bit ahead. So that's a minor technical limitation of the engine or something. Ooh, minecarts. Minecarts. We haven't had a minecart level yet, actually. Minecart Madness by David Wise, remixed for the endless minecart levels in Returns and Tropical Freeze. originally written for DKC 1. Not that the levels themselves were endless, but there were a lot of them. And they're really not suitable for co-op, which is frustrating because I played the entirety of Returns and Tropical Freeze in co-op with my brother. And yeah, only one person at a time can control the minecart, and it just throws you off if both people are trying to do it. So what we did was we took turns. And we're like, okay, this life I'm going to do the jumps. Next life you're going to do the jumps. And the other person just does nothing. And if you die, you lose 2 lives. So they're not the best balanced in that way, you know? Oops. And then Returns 3D and Tropical Freeze, of course, made them friendlier by having the option of extra like hits on the minecart. So even if you hit an obstacle during the stage, you could keep going. They were very thrilling level types though in those games. Pebbz says, I haven't actually played Hyrule Warriors, but that's a cute little interaction though. Yeah, and the game is full of things like that. As a Zelda fan, I found it very pleasing. And it's not just a crossover, is the other cool thing about it. It introduces new things to the series. New characters and such. Yep. Oh no! Shouldn't have jumped. Treacherous track. Oh! Ouch. Well, this level certainly works a lot better than the minecart tracks and some of the bootlegs that I was playing. Was it Panda Prince where you could move back and forward on screen and then there were just absolutely impossible jumps that you were constantly required to make? What a mess. Oh no! Oh boy, this is tense. Yep, yep. Okay. Oh no, really? No, that's a really tight jump. Anyway, what's everyone else up to? Give me something to talk about during this auto-scroller. Yay! I could talk about Hyrule Warriors some more. Well, let me tell you. I am not a fan of Skyward Sword, but it was only after I played Hyrule Warriors that I came to appreciate stuff from it, because it was recontextualized in a game I actually love. And so I gained a new appreciation for the world of and characters of Skyward Sword. Because for me personally, playing the game itself was not good, but that's fine. Nah. No! I was banking on my invincibility taking me through that. I apparently didn't get enough. Thanks, Gibbon, for believing in me. I can do it. We'll get through this auto-scroller. Pebbz is just working on pixel art right now. Yeah, cool. Tell me more about Death's Doorstep, actually. Assuming that's what you're working Who is the main character? What is the setting? What is the thing that you're trying to do in the game? Because my impression of the game right now is just based on the aesthetic, but I don't know much about it beyond that. Whee! Oh, why did I do that? Why? Scrusm. Mutter. Why don't we try a different track? Oh, do I have the minecart? Yeah, I've got the DK64 soundtrack here. Yes. So this game is very much a, homage to the Donkey Kong Country series, with those 3 games by Rare on the SNES. But it does use the map theme from the hub of DK64. So for its map, rather, the theme is the hub world music by Grant Kirkhope, which is a lovely track. DK Isles, beautiful stuff. So yeah, this is the minecart track from the minecart sequences in DK64. Oh, I got 2 of the jumps off. Missed the G. Great, we made it. Ah, good stuff. Okay, last level before the boss. Gravity Gutter. What does that mean? That's intimidating. And yeah, I'll keep it on this just for a minute, because this is a good track. There's not much to it. Oh boy! Okay. So it's kind of a Windy Wells situation. If we hit the button, then gravity gets lower. Okay. Good gimmick. Yay! Oh, okay, that was a bonus. Cool. This is so Banjo. DK64 is essentially Banjo 1.5, and part of that is the music, but the gameplay too. But man, Grant Kirkhope, he's got his thing and he does it well. Yeah, this is like Low G Labyrinth from DKC3. Whoa, that was a weird thing that happened. Okay. I feel like this music is a little too upbeat for what's happening on screen. Should be a little bit more contemplative. Oh, that hit the gravity. Okay, let's go. Bop. Double bop. Triple bop. Ah! Oh no! Alright, what can we switch to? How about the factory theme from 3? Where's that? Nuts and Bolts. Which I always thought sounded similar to Led Zeppelin's Kashmir, but I'll leave it up to you to decide. Yeah, so this is Nuts and Bolts. I know we just talked about Banjo, but it's nothing to do with that. It's the factory theme from DKC3 by Evelyn Novakovic. Missed. Oh, rude. I shouldn't have taken that hit. I'm smarter than this. How did we get in this situation? Oh man, Revenge of the Sith has so many mimetic lines, it's great. Hello there. Ah! Oh, the gravity change threw me off. You know, I rewatched Star Wars the motion picture recently and suddenly realized that Obi-Wan says hello there in that movie, so it's like a reference. It's a callback. It's like poetry. I always thought it was just a cool thing that he says to General Grievous, but yeah, he totally says it in A New Hope. I cannot now remember the context. Hello there. Where does he say that? Dang it. Curse this old brain of mine. Oh well. Whoa, yeah, almost got me again. That's the same spot. But this is progress. Let's go. Oh, this is so tricky and clever. I like it a lot. Oh, don't take too long on these jumps. Okay, cool. Whoop. Yes, very good stuff. Lovely. So many good level concepts in this, says Given, and I can't help but agree. Pebbz says, planning on making it, being Death's Doorstep, making it a DKC meets Metroidvania. That sounds amazing to me. Main character is kind of reminiscent of a Banjo-Kazooie pairing. Oh, tell me more. Everything you say just tantalizes me. Give me more details. You don't have to, but Pebbz also commented earlier that he's also not a fan of Skyward Sword, but that's fine. Gen has mixed feelings on it, but overall not my fave. Gen says, I'm a weirdo who likes Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess over and Wind Waker over Ocarina of Time. You know what? That's not a weird opinion. That is a common opinion. I am in that group too. And I refuse to be called weird for my Zelda opinions. Alright, Master Necky's Revenge. Okay, here we go. Here's the DKC boss reuse zone. Okay. So Master Necky, or Crow, as it appears to be, has, you know, in DKC 2, Crow died and came back as a ghost, but now Crow has descended into the lava and become a fiery flame Necky type thing, which we do actually see in King of Swing. So Donkey Kong Jungle Climber, the sequel to King of Swing by Payon, on the DS, has a lot of improvements and cool stuff that it's got over the original. But one thing that King of Swing does excellently is the bosses. It has a range of fun and different kinds of bosses. Now, just for a second, where's the boss theme? Boss Boogie. So this is the DKC 3 boss theme. It was not in the original DKB fan game, but I'm playing it now because why not? Because I love it. Anyway, yeah, the Fire Necky. It's from King of Swing, and it's back in, platformer form. So that's cool. Great reuse of that original content from that game and recontextualizing it, as well as tying it into the earlier things that we've seen with Necky, the Crow boss, which is a giant mini Necky, strangely. Yeah, so all very good stuff. Synergy, love it. It's also making the crow sound effects from DKC 2 if you can't hear them. Okay, what's next? Wait, hang on. I haven't damaged this thing yet. How do I do that exactly? It's not dropping barrels, so it's got to have something to do with these. Do I bop them? Ah, I bop the other colored one. Perfect. Okay, so once I bop a blue one, yeah, just like in the crow fight, you bop the different mini Necky that appears. And then you get a barrel. Cool. That's phase 1. Or hit 1, at least. Yeah. Gibbon says. This is a King of Swing boss, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Indeed. King of Swing also had, like, a golem, a giant stone creature. And what else did it have? I just said it had all these cool concepts. There's at least 4. Oh, it's been too long since I played it is the problem. What else is in it? I feel like there was a giant plant or something. Oh no, I'm a bad fan, I'm sorry. Kingston's great though, but I really only played it once. I should revisit it. Boom. This is good, this feels good. Somebody load up Mario Wiki. I can't remember the other bosses. In Jungle Climber, all the bosses are critters who get on the spot transformed by the magic of, what is it, the crystal banana or something? Nuts. Oh, can I hop on all of those? Okay, I should try that. I kind of thought, you know, fire, do not touch, fire bad, that kind of thing. I guess I can bop the minor ones. Oh, really? So I've just done an internet search for King of Swing and I got a result, bennygoodman.com. So yes, that phrase does originate somewhere, and apparently it originates with the musician Benny Goodman. Just a bit busy right now. Okay, so that's that. Oh, I missed! Oh, I missed! Or if you take what some people believe to be true, so I missed! Yeah, so there's like these crunched voice clip files from, I believe it's Mario Party or maybe the Japanese version Mario Kart 64, where Wario either says "Do I missed" or "So I missed" if you accept that he was supposed to be German for some reason. Yeah, because that's a German phrase. Whoopsie. Okay. Yeah, you could just land on top of them, that's no problem. Hey, take this. Yes, contact is the most reliable method of barrel damage, I think. There we go, Gibbons come through for me. The bosses are Kongazuma, Sassy Squatch, that bone eel dragon thing. Oopsie. Okay, cool. That was me auto-bopping Fire Necky that came from below. And also, yeah, Fire Necky was the other one. So I think he's listed them all there. So yeah, Kongazuma was a giant stone, like idol thing. You know, like your Inka Dinka Doo from the show. Kind of a... Ah! Wow, that was really bad moves on my part. Sort of a Kremlin-themed Incan type statue figure, sort of. And Sassy Squatch was, of course, an abominable snowman, or Sasquatch, or Yeti, perhaps, joining the ranks of other Yetis in the series already, with Eddie the mean old Yeti, and the other one that I'm forgetting. No, I'm actually thinking of something from a different game. Never mind. Ah, so Gibbon has actually looked up their names now. I think he was going from memory, and that's a good memory, if so. So Kongazuma, and then Fire Necky, and then Davy Bones, who is, as Gibbon said, a bone eel dragon thing, sort of a skeletal eel snake thing, or probably aquatic themed given the name. And then Sassy Squatch. Come on, I gotta throw it. Ah, took the hit, but that's okay. Not much more, surely. Hopefully. Just avoid those fireballs. And yeah, of course, K-Rool at the end. So they did get a bit of variety out of the bosses in Jungle Climber, but the fact that they're not like existing characters, and there is some limitation to their designs because they're all transformed critters. So one's like a dragon and one's a giant critter and stuff. But yeah, I feel like they were a little more imaginative in King of Swing. Oh no. Yeah, oh, I can't believe I just threaded the needle there. Oh, okay. Come on, come on. Yes! Oh, lovely. Yep. I won? Cool. Oh, wow. What a relief. So, a little bit of map screen music. But yeah, here we are at the final world of the game, and we're 1 hour 46 in. So you know what? Let's do it. We're going to go through the whole world in not much time, and it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. So yeah, the final world takes place on K-Rool's ship, but it's not the Gangplank Galleon, it's the K-Cruiser, which was the name of, well, in King of Swing it was the K-Cruiser 3, or was it, I think Jungle Climber established the K-Cruiser 4, which builds on the Flying Croc and the airship from DK64, and then there was another one in King of Swing, and then a fourth one, yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter, it's a ship, let's go. Now, I do have notes. Ship, yes, ship. Oh, okay. So this level does not actually use the ship deck theme from DKC2, but in fact, the ship mast theme. Oh, and for what it's worth, my personal music library labels the DKC2 Bramble theme as Sticker Brush Symphony, but again has made me doubt myself. Now I don't know if that's correct. Where is it? Jib Jig. So yeah, ship deck. First seen in Donkey Kong Land, brought back in a big way in DKC2, of course. Ah, Clapper! Lovely. Okay, so apparently Clapper's role in this game is to call forth some other creature to provide you with a platform. That's nice. What is that creature? It's like a frog or a crocodile? Probably a frog. Maybe it's Winky. But there's a lot of them. All of Winky's spawn. Oh no, barrel blasting. Oh no. Yeah, so effectively Clapper is acting as the Crockhead barrel mechanic from DKC2, where in some of the Swamp and Volcano levels. Can I bop on these? Yes. If I hadn't been able to, that would have been impossible. Okay, looks like I can't climb the rigging. It's a straight platformer stage. Oh, nuts. It's alright. Gibbon says, this must be the K-Cruiser 5. Indeed, this does post-date Jungle Climber. So yeah, in this case it's a ship though. But parts of it seem to be underwater, so not a very good ship. Unless it's a submarine or something. Good old Clapper. Love that guy. One of the few DKC2 elements to return in DK64 is the seals, although they had a sort of pirate look going on with a bandana and stuff. But yeah, that was the whole seal race thing. Minigame. Ah. See, I wonder how long these frogs are going to last. If I spend too long, are they just going to disappear? That's how the crockheads work. That's how Clapper's other mechanics usually work. Oh. See, I knew it was coming, but it took me by surprise. The whole world just dropped out under me. Golly. Woo! Exciting game. I love this stuff. can't do a third stream of just this game. Not when I'm so close to the end. We just gotta power through. We are running low on lives though. Maybe I should be more Skippy. Skippy the bush kangaroo. Skip some levels if they're giving me trouble. I just don't want to take up too much of your valuable time, folks. Oh, yeah. I feel like something's following me in the water, but it's actually my coin counter, which is on the bottom of the screen sometimes. Whenever you get a collectible, the whole UI for collectibles shows up, including that coin counter. No! If I'd got that first jump, I could have skipped that section. That's okay, we got the midway, so it's a short track back. Oh boy, okay, cool. Ooh. These levels really are good and well designed, I think. So you're not supposed to be able to make that, but if you take the hit, you can. Oh, and that's the problem with taking the hit. Alright, let's skip the level. No shame, no blame, we'll just move on. Barge Barrel Byway. I believe this should be the ship hold. Lockjaw's Saga. DKC 2 by David Wise. The last one was Jib Jig, by the way, the ship mast theme. Oh, yeah, this is it. I forget, this is a short world. I've selected Lockjaw's Saga for this because... Wait, what? Oh yeah, up and down to change the angle of the turny barrels. As Pebbz told us last week, in the actual game, if you play it and manage to get the music to work, which I didn't unfortunately because of wine issues and stuff, then you will be hearing an original track composed by Pebbz' sister. This is not based on any of the tracks from the DKC trilogy. So yeah, always good to see new, unique content in a fan game. But yeah, this is a tough barrel-based stage, so I might end up skipping this one pretty quickly too. Oops, yeah, that's just supposed to be able to get you the collectible, but yeah, this is a very long, tricky stage full of barrels that run on tracks, and then you turn them. In fact, you know what, I'm sick of that stage already, so I'm just going to move on to the final boss if you don't mind. Now, of course, this must use the boss theme from DKC 1. I don't know if I double check that. No. Maybe it uses the same one as the rest of the game, the DKC 2 boss theme. But what I'm going to do, no matter what, is use Gangplank Galleon, the boss theme, the final boss theme from DKC 1 by David Wise. Got remixed in several later games, but here's Wrinkly. We saved her. Oh no. What's this? We did not save her. We were not there in time or something. Well, that was just always going to happen, but yeah, this is how this fight works. K. Rool will throw his crown and then roll at you. The crown, because he's busy rolling, the crown will hit him and then he'll be stunned for a second. Then you can bop him on the head. But yeah, this actually places the game in time between Donkey Kong Country 3 and DK64, because according to the events of this game, we just saw Wrinkly's actual death that results in her being a ghost in 64. Very cruel and heartless of K. Rool to do that and then just laugh. She's an old lady. She did nothing wrong. She's an innocent in this situation. Okay, boom. So just like DKC2, drops dangerous projectiles, you hit the barrel, and then you get one of the projectiles to throw back. Good stuff. I guess 3 worked like a bit like that too. Had some of those mechanics. Oh, but you can't let 2 bombs touch or they'll blow up. Or rather, you can't let your bomb touch another of his bombs. Okay, whoa, it's a minefield. Almost literally. Alright, just go under that one. Throw upwards. Yeah, got it. So this is actually King K. Rool's flying machine from King of Swing as well, so that's a reuse of an asset there. Oh! Okay, I impacted it from the side and got hit. Ooh. Okay, no, I should go for it earlier, but I was sort of waiting for it to approach. Okay, so... Cool. Phase 3. Oh, okay. I haven't seen this fight really at all. It's all new to me. Okay, cool. Having a short final world is definitely a thing. DKC2 did that. It only had, you know, Oh, what? We hit each other. That's annoying. I'm thinking Bad Bird Rag, but that's the name of the soundtrack song from that stage. I wonder if you can actually fall off here. You can. That's rough. You could fall off the shipmast at the end. I don't remember the name of the track of the level. Okay, I got hit. Let's quit. Yeah, but that's a world that only had 1 level and then the final boss. Although, I guess you could consider all of K. Rool's Keep as part of that final world, because it doesn't actually have a boss. It has a full set of levels, and then you just go straight to, whatever. Not the case in the remake, of course, which added kerosene. I wonder if I can bop him now. No, that you actually take damage. That's like a real, gotcha moment, isn't it? Okay, cool. There's some chat happening. Ah, interesting. Pebbz says, I originally wanted this world to be longer, to be honest. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, exactly. Cool. And yes, this is the correct music. It had to be. Yeah, I made the right choice there. Oh, Cam's here. Hey, Cam. Your PC's busted. No, there's other problems. I'll explain more later, but I'm playing this on my Mac. I was going to play on the PC, but it didn't work out. But Cameron says this has such a nice art style. Yeah, it's really ganking its whole look from DK King of Swing, the Game Boy Advance spin-off by Payon, with a lot of custom sprites in that style by Michael Peterson, A-Person98, and Necrotoad. Possibly others. We'll see in the credits soon, hopefully. we might get there soon. We'll see. But yeah, you really have to actually kite the crown so that it hits K. Rool. So that's an interesting mechanic for this fight. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, Gibbon, yeah, I didn't also notice the bone explosion when the bomb hits Wrinkly. Yeah, that's a pretty definitive death, if you ask me, unfortunately. Sorry, Wrinkly. Pretty brutal on-screen murder, yeah. We've always speculated about how it happened. Ask Donkey Kong fans. There's your answer, people. Ugh, dark stuff. Pebbz had a guy complain that it was too brutal for DKC. Totally valid complaint, to be honest. Fair enough. But that's your prerogative as the creator. I will not take that away from you. Okay, whoop. It's a slow one in the first phase. Okay. This is really a Bowser fight, isn't it? Super Mario World. Dropping the Mecha Koopas and you throw them back. But that's... nuts. I lost my bomb. Throwing bombs. That was a mechanic in Returns for sure. Especially in certain of the boss fights. Several of the boss fights. But we also saw it... we kind of saw it in Donkey Kong Land, where you would find bombs in levels and then use them on the map screen to clear rocks. So I guess you weren't really using them in the levels, were you? That I can recall. Yeah, if timing was bad, you could actually lose the barrel off the end of the shipmast there. Okay, cool. Phase 3 time. What was this one? The hopping and the bopping. Okay. And the firebomb, of course. So that's going to come down soon. There it is. Different arcs on the bombs. Yeah, so Cam, if you're listening, I tried to play this game on your computer, but the game worked fine, perfectly in fact, with all the proper audio, which I do not have access to playing it on through Wine on the Mac. But yeah, I had to sort of rush out and buy a Wi-Fi module for the computer because you, of course, took the Wi-Fi card to using your new computer. But the new module that we got, I guess it just couldn't handle the bandwidth or the speed, and the stream ended up being extremely choppy and just basically unwatchable. So after 20 minutes, half an hour of trying that, and just the stream was lagging minutes behind and just stuttering and losing footage all over the place, I swapped back to the Mac. So if I'm going to continue trying to stream on that computer, I'll have to get a better internet solution for it. Unfortunately. Which does not bode well for Risk of Rain 2, I must say. Yeah. So, if there's one thing we have to do today, it's definitely clear this boss fight, because then we'll get to see the credits and see all the wonderful people whose work is in this game. And what a great product it is. I've had a really good time with it. And then I'll have 1 or 2 goes at the secret boss, but I won't probably beat that. Boom. Okay, there's a foolproof way to do this. Hop between them, it stays low, K-Roll goes and hits it, easy peasy. Oh, that's a hit? That does not feel fair. Oh well. That's fine. So much has been said of the Payon redesign of K-Roll. He doesn't have the golden belly that he used to. The armored stomach plate. He also appears to be missing a tail entirely. Possibly a choice derived from the popularity of the Donkey Kong Country animated series in Japan, where to save animation budget or animation bandwidth or whatever, the model had no tail and it had a very short cape as well, because all that billowing was not going to fly for that low budget kids show. Yeah, that's where people think though that choice came from, but it's unclear. DK64 was also very popular in Japan, and you don't see his tail. In fact, you don't see K-Roll's tail a lot of the time, but it's definitely there. You see it in certain angles. I think one of the interstitial cutscenes in the final boss fight, like some of the critters are pulling on it to stand him back up or something. And you see it, if you look closely, on his country sprites. But it's a detail that is sometimes easy to miss, I suppose. But for whatever reason, you know, whether that's the case or not, he just does not have a tail for a few games here, I think, is the case. Also has a much smaller crown. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yes, good. Missing one of those shots always feels so bad, because then you have to basically redo the whole phase. Ooh. Okay. Oh, yeah, I should have remembered that. Hold on, I have to reply to a message. Okay, let's go. Oh no! Yeah, 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 yeah. Ah! What a roller coaster. Yeah, the bomb I was holding impacted on one that he was just dropping. Whoa, that arc shot, lovely. Okay, third phase. How many phases are there, Pebbz? Tell me there's only 3. Cool. If I get in there quick, I can do it before he starts hopping around. Which, if he does, there's more chance of him hitting me in the process. Pretty dangerous. What? How many bops are you gonna do, buddy? Okay. Things are speeding up. Ah, no! Too eager, too eager. Oh good. Pebbz confirming that the third phase is the final phase, but the second one is the hardest, in his opinion. K-Rool's climax. Just to check. I don't know if I was close enough, but I don't think that is going to hurt me, that explosion. Come on. Yeah. Speedrun tactics. Can bop on them in the same jump. Okay. I've had a great time in this game. So Pebbz, thanks for making it. It's amazing. No expectation for you to update or anything, but as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't really need to be updated. As long as you're on a PC, it works perfectly fine. Ah, nuts. But yeah, plays really well. It looks great, riffing on that King of Swing art style, bringing everything else up in line with it, and like reintroducing a lot of country stuff into that art style. But then there's so many unique elements and new kind of level design ideas that are really fun. Yeah, it's really cool. Okay, okay. Okay, yes. I knew if I waited for that other bomb to finish. Yes, good, good, good. Ugh! Whoop. Ah. Alright. Back to Donkey. No! Have I got a hit yet? I think I got one. Yeah. Cool. Alright, last hit for this phase, hopefully. Cool, cool. Cool Maghoul. That was close. Yeah. Pebbz says, glad to hear you liked it, even with some of its rough edges. Yeah, and I won't deny those are there. It's got rough edges, but they're easily forgivable. And yeah, I don't just like this game, I love it. I think it's really cool. Okay. Last hit probably. It's all down to this. Oh no, he's hopping shorter. Oh. It's a real cudgel situation. Okay, cool. Just some more bombs to hop. Let's go. I should go under them. Yeah, that's better. Yes! Are we done? Please tell me. Oh, you're kidding! You are absolutely joking. Oh! Oh! And the game over. You cannot write this stuff, folks. I should have known. I don't know how I would have known, but I should have known. I gotta see those credits. Alright. 5 lives. I'll do it again. I've done it once. Oh, Cameron calling me out. Arrogant move. Excuse you. Pebbz said it was the final phase. He said. That's what he said. Alright. I wonder if you can cheese this. Oh no! Like if you waited long enough and hit the second barrel, or hit the first barrel just as the second one was spawning. I don't know, I don't think the timing would work out actually. But maybe. And then you could skip a phase essentially. Or at least skip a harder phase. I'm getting better at this though. Okay, come on back now. Yes. Okay, good. Both partners coming into phase 3. It's really just like any of the K-Rool fights in the trilogy. It's tough, but you try, you keep trying, you get better at it. And they're long and they don't let up. But eventually you make it through. And that's what we're going to do today. Okay, now, one more hopping phase. I'm jumping because I'm not confident of running under them this time. Okay, go. Yes, now, where do I stand? Here? The bomb appears. I throw the bomb. Ah, another bomb. Ah, I actually missed. Ah, That's very merciful of you, Pebbz, to spawn a second bomb. I half thought I would have to do phase 3 again once I missed that. But there you go. Thank goodness. Oh, right to the credits. Okay, cast credits. Barbaric Beasts. Everyone that we've seen in the game so far. All these lovely characters reinterpreted into that gorgeous King Swing art style. We've got Naughty, we've got Zinger, Army. I better get to a credit song. Better and I. Spiny? Yes, Spiny. Flitter. So this is the credits concerto from DKC 1 by David Wise. Necky. Slipper. So yeah, Spiny, I was speculating whether it was Recoil, as in the orange bouncy ones from DKC 3, but this time it's a blue snake. Okay, Sunken Assailants, bite size, yeah. So Spiny is from DKC 2, the hedgehog. Chomps, yes. Chomps from 1, Puffed Up from 2. Clambo from 1. Shuri from 2. Pebbz says, just in time, my laptop is at 8%, and it's way past my bedtime. Croctopus from 1. Fissure, a new character, which is an exploding Puffed Up. Corrupt Kongs, Manky Kong. Ninjape. Yeah, Manky from 1, Ninjape from Jungle Beat. Skelecong. What's this? I didn't see that. It must be in one of the Lost World levels. Dreadkong, of course, yeah. Cunning Kremlings. Critter. I will go and do the Dreadkong boss fight maybe once. Yeah, but we'll see if I make it through. Clump from 1. Crumple from 3. Interesting. Claptrap from 1. Skitter from 3. Cruncher from 2. Cackle from 2. Lovely stuff. Crash from 1. They're just critters in a minecart, but they have a different name. Clobber. Cannon. Not looking much like Cannon, I must say, but oh well. Oh, Clutch is the name of that one that you had to keep away with the torchlight. Okay, boss is very naughty from 1. Master Necky the First, who is basically Crow from 2. Creepy Kong. There you go, there's a name. Frost Wasp. The dead, zombified King Zing, of course. Master Necky the Second, Fire Necky from King of Swing. And King K. Rool. Oh yeah, given pointing out that the Clutch skull thing was the head of Davy Bones from King of Swing, so that's repurposed graphics there. Yes, Rambi, On Guard, Squidder, Squawks. Pebbz says Clutch is actually from the bonus world. I feel like I saw Clutch Clapper from 2. Oh, no, maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm remembering from the Let's Play that I watched. Anyway, Funky Kong with, of course, pay on look based on 3. Cranky Kong, Swanky Kong with his 3 look as well. Diddy Kong, awesome stuff, lovely sprites, and Donkey Kong himself. Programming by A7 Pen, level design by A7 Pen, that's Pebbz. Developed by Abstract Reality Games, the label of Pebbz. Music, these are the midifications and the people who did them, who orchestrated them, or arranged them in MIDI form. And let me see here, one of these should be the original song. Barge Barrel Byway by Jason Pennells. No, that's not it. Is it? Yeah. Wait, is it? And graphics. Michael Peterson's there, A-Person, Necrotoad, and all the other people who made custom sprites that then ended up in this game. And yeah, there you go. Too fast to read them all, but you go back and read that if you like. I thought you said your sister did that song, Pebbz. I saw the name Jason. Is Jason a sister name? Oh well. Yeah, that's it. I can't move from this spot. I cannot press any buttons. That's an issue. I was gonna go show you DreadCon. Oh, sorry. Pebbz says my sister is trans. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Brother back then, sister now. Got it. What is your sister's name now? So I guess we can credit her with the current name, as we did with Evelyn Novakovic. Yeah, none of my inputs are working here. So I'm gonna just quit the game real quick. I'll bring it right back so that we can see the DreadCon fight. How do I quit, actually? I guess I'll do this. Okay. Sophia. So thank you, Sophia, for the input on this game. Level design on one of the levels, and also the music track for that level that we weren't able to hear on the stream, unfortunately, but you can always check it out on Pebbz's itch.io page. And it's well worth doing because it's a great game, and you can then hear the music in its original form as it was in the game. So we're going to need to queue up a particular music track for this. If I can get the right soundtrack. Oh, yeah, it defaults to full screen, so it kind of takes over my screen. So the picture will be back in a minute. What? Oops. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Hold on. I can't actually change the thing until we're in the game. So this is Diddy Kong Racing, of course. It's good. It's a good thing to listen to in the meantime. Okay, so what we want is Battle for Storm Hill, and we're gonna go quickly do a little secret boss fight. So we should be able to get to it from any of the DreadCon locations, I think, because you do a level there and then I did it again. I mashed through that cutscene. So there's no DreadCon in the last world, but there's one here. Dread's Contest, Dreadful Destruction. How does this work exactly? Okay, so I guess the level is there until you complete it, but since this is a completed save file, we can't see any of the bonus levels. But here, this is the boss fight with DreadCon, throwing rocks at you. Ouch. Okay, I can bop Dread at any time. That's great. There's voice clips from Jungle Beat that I can hear in the background. And then the lightning comes down. Oh, a lightning barrel. Wow, that's cool. How does this work? I'll throw it at him. Okay, it kind of impacted. I don't know if it worked or not. Yeah, so this is the boss fight. Yep. Thanks for hanging out and telling us all the fun behind the scenes stuff, Pebbz. That's great. Have a good sleep. See you later. He says, glad you enjoyed the game. Good luck with DreadCon. Yeah, it's great stuff. Thanks very much. And also thank you to all the contributors of the game, including Sophia, Pebbz's sister, A-Person98, Necrotoad, and everyone whose work was taken to use in the game. Probably with implicit permission, I'm going to assume, but either way. Yes, Gibbon is excited to see Dread. Yeah, but yeah, time is getting on, and learning an entire new boss fight I think is beyond my skills right now. It's been a long stream. It's been a long day in general. So yeah, we're going to get killed a lot. So Gibbon, if you're interested, I guess I can drop you this completed save file, or what else could I do with it? Upload it somewhere, I guess. I don't know. You can see the whole thing in those Let's Play videos, and I'm going to link those again in the description on the YouTube archive. So yeah, that's how the sort of game ends. There you go, that's the end. Oh, so again, thanks to Pebbz. Lovely game, good stuff. Very much enjoyed playing through it in the last few streams. And thank you all for watching. Keep circulating the tapes, the floppies. No, you can just get the game from the itch page, so it's all good. And yeah, until next time, we're going to do our final week of Donkey Kong Country fan game playing next week. So I hope to see you then. And until then, have a good time and stay safe and be good to your loved ones, etc., etc. Bye!